Hey everyone, Zell here, and today we're back in Destiny and we'll be looking at the Thorn exotic hand cannon once again because it has been patched and it has been changed drastically. So this episode will be just about as every other episode is, with a few extra additions, and here you see the Thorn coming up on my leg, blending in quite superbly, I'd say so myself. Doesn't it look good on my Hunter? I think it looks good on my Hunter. Let's take a look at what this is, starting with the flavor text. We have, to rend one's enemies is to see them not as equals, but objects, hollow of spirit and meaning. And that's from the 13th understanding of the 7th Book of Sorrow, which is a Hive text, because the Thorn was created by the Hive. I think it was converted into the Thorn through Hive practices, if I got that correctly from looking at some of the lore and things like that. Anywho, what were the changes with this gun and what makes it better than what it was? Because I would say that this gun got a huge buff. So what changed? First off, projectiles now briefly highlight targets on impact rather than just kind of burn them through the visual appearance, if you know what I'm talking about. The Mark of the Devourer damage over time was increased against PvE enemies, not against PvP enemies though. The reload speed, the magazine size, the ammo inventory size, the stability, and weapon handling have all been increased. So everything got kind of buffed up. And when you look at the Thorn through its actual stats, you notice a very high impact, and how I have it set up, a very high range. And this is my personal belief of hand cannons, that they're miniature sniper rifles. I don't know if other people agree with me, but that is how I see them, and that's how I use them. After that, we notice that the stability and reload is okay, and the rate of fire is also alright. Getting into the first tier of upgrades, we have accurized ballistics, more range and impact, increased recoil. Field choke, more range and impact, increased recoil. And aggressive ballistics, more predictable recoil, enhanced impact, shorter range, and more recoil. After that, for the first unique upgrade, we have Final Round. The last round in a magazine deals bonus damage. After that, a damage upgrade, and on the second tier, we have Snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. Send It, increased ranged and accuracy, and perfect balance. This weapon has extremely low recoil. After that, we have Mark of the Devourer. Rounds pierce targets and cause lingering damage over time. After that, we have 4 damage upgrades, bringing this to 300 attack. And why did I choose what I chose here for this gun? Well, first off, aggressive ballistics has the most impact out of any of these other guns, and it increases the stability by a good amount, so that's why I went with that. To mention the Final Round, Final Round always deals 25% more damage than normal, so if you hit a target for 1000 damage and it's on Final Round, it will deal 1250 damage, unless things change, but I'm almost positive that's how it still works. And then on the second tier, I chose Send It, because look at the range increase that you get. Like, stability, the gun is stable enough. It's not bad. So the extra range really brings out that miniature sniper rifle feel that I really express when I'm using hand cannons. So let's get into how this gun works and get some usage out of it. So as you can see here, it looks very nice. One thing I'd like to mention, and this is kind of something that people pass by, is if you shoot something, it actually shoots the bullet into the terrain. And then also to show off the reload speed, if you're used to the Thorn, you can tell that it hasn't been increased by around 30%. It's very fast compared to beforehand. Other than that, it does pierce targets. The piercing targets can be through as many targets as you want. It does a lot of damage, so yeah, it does a lot of damage. And to prove that with just look at that, it's great. And it's very accurate. It's very quick on the trigger pull. It's very, very nice. As you can see, that non-critical hit almost did as much damage as my critical hits were hitting beforehand. So this does do a lot of damage. Not to mention that it shoots rather quickly. And it's very stable. It has now 9 rounds in the magazine rather than 6, so you can fire 3 more shots. That's a 50% increase, which is crazy. This gun has gone through some outstanding changes, making it really shine. And I think it might actually compete against some of the other exotic primaries that we have on the table for best exotic primaries now, which is great to see because I really do love hand cannons and what they do provide. So that's the new look at the Thorn. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope it did help you out making any deciding factors if you had any. If you did want to get this weapon, it is dropped from an exotic bounty, and on my old Thorn video I do have a description of that which I will link down below so you can see how the gun was then and now, so you can get a better comparison compared to the patch upgrades if you wanted to take a look at that. And with that, that is my review of the Thorn exotic hand cannon. And if you did enjoy the video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, you get more daily Destiny videos. And if you did enjoy the video, please throw a like on the video, because it does help me with what I'm doing here, making videos for you guys. So, I'll catch you later. See ya.